Hello, what's up everyone? So Gids here again for another video, and for this video we're going to talk about hidden weapons. So we're going to first talk about the stats, the passives, qualities, and the transformations, also how to get each and every one of these hidden weapons. Before I start, I would just like to thank everyone who joined my stream yesterday, and because of that we're going to start streaming regularly. I'm going to schedule my streams every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and Sundays. So really thank you very much for all your support and see you again tomorrow. Okay? So maraming salamat guys, and let's get back to the video. Let's start with the mechanics of the hidden weapons first. So if you want to learn more about this one, you can just click the question mark down here, but let me just explain everything to you so that it's faster for you. Okay? So let's start with the first thing that the hidden weapons provide, which is the stats. So you can see over here, each hidden weapon will have a power score attached to them, and those are added to your overall stats even if the hidden weapons are not equipped. So for example, this one is attack, HP attack and dodge, and this one is different, HP attack and crit. So once I try to equip this one, nothing changes to my overall power score because all the stats are already given to me once I level up each and every hidden weapon that I have. Next part is the skills or the passives. So every hidden weapon will have a default one over here, which is the leftmost part. So this will be the skill that will be added once you equip it, and you can see it on your skills tab. It will be over here. So this is your hidden weapon skill. Okay, so that's your hidden weapon skill. And then it will have 3 passives that can be attached to it. Each passive will be unlocked based on the quality of your hidden weapon. So for the qualities, you can see over here that you have the first one. First one is your default, which is your ordinary. Once you unlock the hidden weapon, it will be an ordinary grade. First upgrade will be intermediate, and this is when you will be unlocking the first passive, which is the green level passive over here. The next one will be at superior. Once you unlock superior level, you will unlock the blue level passive, and then at high quality you will be able to unlock the purple level passive. Okay, so if you just click over here, you will be able to see the passives that the hidden weapon has. So we'll go over this one for each hidden weapon later on. Next one is the transformation over here. So for the transformation, once you transform the hidden weapon, it will have another increase or another passive over here, which is, for example, this one, right? So after hitting the 2 combo, there is a 5% chance to feel self-anger. So yeah, you have this one, but right now I don't know how to activate this one because we don't know where to find these items over here, even for the other hidden weapons. Okay, so don't worry about this one for now. Just look at the basic stats first, so the level up stats, and then the passive skills and the active skill. Let's start off with the first hidden weapon that you will be able to acquire once you reach level 64. Because once you reach level 64, you will have a quest that will give you 40 pieces of the Needle Storm, and each of the hidden weapons over here are unlocked once you get 50 pieces. So you already have 40. Now, where are you going to get the 10 other pieces for the hidden weapon? Basically, you're going to go to Tiger Gorge over here and teleport to the NPC Nameless. This one, Sword Vault. Okay. The problem with this is that Sword Vault is actually unlocked at level 65. Okay, so once you get level 65, then go here. Okay, so click on the Sword Vault and you will be able to see here you can contribute these items in order to gain martial fame. So I recommend that you only use these 2 over here and not the infernal missions, because you will need infernal missions later on in other areas of the game. Okay, so just contribute these ones. You can gain these ones from AFK farming. Okay, so once you contribute that one, you will have martial fame over here, and it's the currency that you will need to purchase the Needle Storm blueprints. I don't have it in my shop right now, but each of the blueprints that you purchase here will give you 2 pieces. So for example, this one, 2 pieces of this blueprint. Okay, so I think Needle Storm will cost 1,500 if it's not discounted, and if you have the 20% discount, then it's going to be 1,200 for 2 pieces. Okay, so that's how you gain the materials for the needle storm. So you just need to purchase it 5 times over here in order to unlock the hidden weapon. Okay, so for the stats of this one, so you can see it has attack, defense, and accuracy increase. So I actually forgot to mention the other stats here. Hidden weapon hit chance, so it's the chances that the effects will be, or it will hit the opponent, and the passives will be activated. And hidden weapon penetration is basically like your resistance against other hidden weapons. Or so for example, if the opponent has the needle storm equipped and you have a very high H weapon penetration stat over here, then you will be less likely hit by it. Okay, so you'll not be hit by the passives of it, right? Or you will not be receiving the effects of the opponent's hidden weapon. Okay, so let's first look at the skill. So this is the active skill for the needle storm. So it's a 3 times attack. It attacks 3 times and will slow the target for the first attack for 5 seconds at a 40% chance. Now let's look at the passive skills that you can attach to it. So usually you have 4 passive skills that you can choose from, right? So the first one over here is a cooldown reduction. Next one is damage increase. Next is an increase for the target's hit. And the last one is an increase in your defense. For the blue grade one is this one. So it gives you the second strike. So remember, it has 3 hits. The second strike will stun enemies at a 20% chance. And then this one is a crit damage increase. For the purple grade, it has an self-accuracy increase. Okay, so that's the passive skills for your needle storm. If you click over here, this is the transformation. So for the transformation, it increases allies' control mastery by 40%. Okay, so that's the effects for the hidden weapon needle storm. Next hidden weapon that we'll be looking at is the sleeve gauge over here. So for the sleeve gauge, the stats that it gives you is the HP, attack, and dodge. Okay, for the active skill, it's going to be this one. So single target, 8 meters, 30-second cooldown, and it decreases enemies' fury. So basically, it will not let your opponent transform. Okay, so for the passive skills, so for the green ones, starting with this one, skill cooldown reduction, damage increase. This one is chance to add the second damage, so second hit, basically multi-hit. Next is the increase in your overall attack. For the blue ones over here, damage increase, and then this one is immediately increase your anger by 60 and then 90, and it has a cooldown of 2 minutes. So this is with every switch. The purple one over here is that it has a chance to reduce the target's anger by 150 every second in 5 seconds. So it will drain your opponent's rage. Okay, so it will really not let your opponents transform. Okay, so yeah, that's for your sleeve gauge. And for the transformation, after hitting the 2 combo, there is a 5% chance to feel your self-anger. So it lets you refill your anger faster. Okay, so that's for your sleeve gauge. And how do you acquire the pieces for the sleeve gauge? Go to Hall of Glory and go to an exchange. So this one, I think it's from, where is it again? I forgot. No, it's not Rescuing Princess. It's from the Mirage Trial. This one over here. Okay, so exchange it from the Mirage Trial. So this one was the first one that I completed because I think you can get a lot of materials from the Mirage Trial every week. Okay, so it's the first one that I completed. Next up is the Roaring Thunder over here. So the stats is HP, attack, and crit. For the active skill, so this one, so rectangular area, 10-meter range for 45 seconds, up to 2 targets. Okay, so that's the damage, and extend 5 seconds of the target's cooldown for a skill in cooldown for 8 seconds at a 60% chance. Okay, so basically you're going to extend the enemy's cooldown on a skill that they've already used for 60% chance. Okay, so for the passive skills, so for the first one is cooldown reduction. Next is a damage increase. Attack is increased by 150 once you equip it. And then defense. For the blue ones, blue skills over here. So 10% chance to increase dodge and body skill. So next one is crit damage and crit rest is increased by 4%. Okay. And the last one over here is that there is a 5% chance to ignore the ridicule. So I'm not sure what ridicule means here. Is it taunt or is it a resistance of some sort? So I'm not sure. Okay. For the transformation over here, so after casting this hidden weapon, accelerates the cooldown of any skills for 5 seconds. So it's really good for your skills. Okay. So it reduces the cooldowns of your skills. Okay, so for the blueprint for the Mega Bomb, go to Exchange or All of Glory Exchanges and look for Rescuing Princess over here. So it's this one and you'll be able to get it from here. So always use your Rescuing Princess rewards here. So Rescuing Princess occurs every Tuesday weekly. Okay, so just use it on this one. Complete it first before buying all the other stuff in here. Next up is the Coin Dart. So Coin Dart is the most important hidden weapon right now, especially countering against Boxers, Wardens, and any other class that has a lot of heals, which is basically Boxers, right? So let's first look at the stats. So the stats attack, crit, and severe wound. So it's really offensive based. So it's really good to level this one up. Okay, so I just got mine recently, that's why it's low level. Basically, let's look at the active skill. So once you use the skill, it has a 60% or 60% heal reduction of the target at a 35% chance. Okay, so it's already a heal reduction. So it's a really strong skill already. Okay, so let's look at the passives. So for the first passive here is a skill cooldown reduction. Next one is a damage increase. Next is an additional damage, and last one is an accuracy increase for the green ones. For the blue ones, okay, so internal attack is reduced, or damage from internal attack is reduced, and then damage from the attack is reduced. So basically, it's a defensive passive over here. And the third passive here is a super strong passive. So after hitting the target, there is an 8% chance to ban heal for 3 seconds. So it's really going to not let your opponents heal. So it's a really strong passive, especially if you upgrade this one. I'm not sure what the final level of this one is, but it's a really strong passive, especially against the Boxers right now. So there will be no heals and you can just hit them as much as you want. Okay, so that's for all the ones that I have right now. How to acquire it? Go to All of Glory Exchange. It's the first one over here. It's a Maze Exchange. Okay, Exchange Maze. So this one you get it from Tianmo Maze every Saturday. So don't spend your Violet Joy Gilding Plate. Okay, so only use it for this one until you complete it. Okay. So that's it for the hidden weapons that I have. I don't have this one yet, so I can't really show anything about it. Right, so the only passive that you can see here is that Adyanza, I don't know how to pronounce that. At a 25% chance, so for 10 seconds, basically you're decreasing the enemy HP by 3% every second, and then decrease 20% dodge, ignore continuous resistance. So basically they cannot avoid your passive skills. Okay, so that's what I have for this one right now. For the transformation, okay, so it turns damage into healing, so it's like lifesteal. So that's all for the hidden weapons that I have. If you have any other questions or you have any other additional contributions to this video, let me know in the comments down below. So thank you very much guys for watching. See you again for the next video. Bye.